Golden Brown Productions.
Listen, I hear him. Don't you? Yeah, that sounds like one of his beats. A hypnotic melody poured over a gyrating bass line. Where is it coming from? Be still. I feel it. The wind swirling from the spinning of the turntables whooshes across my face, causing musical tornadoes, dropping nothing but the hot shit. Come here. I think I see him. Is that him? He looks like a DJ, but he has a microphone. And where is he coming from? Out of the clubs and house parties comes a DJ with rhymes you can groove to. Out of the studio, producing tracks, engineering beats, and arranging backgrounds, comes a producer with club bangers you can move to. The fingers of a producer, the wrist of a DJ, and the voice of an MC. Out of nowhere comes Young Preezy.
Young Preezy, back on the track. We got choir boy in the building. You know, we gon' be over here doing the big. Mr. Over here with my beard. Yeah. Let's go. I might never make the top 10, but never will I fall off. Bang out the trunk till the license plates fall off. Party up in here. You over there with your arms crossed. Triple shot of Kavas, any rocks till your thoughts toss. Young Preezy, the beat boss. Hated the club with heat. Get your girl's drawers lost. Fill my cups up, empty out the Smirnoff. In my space, we party till we log off. I'm getting my groove with this chick, damn her ass soft. The homies blazing in the air till we all cough. Sweat dripping like it's hot sauce. Big pimpin', spinning cheese on the bar no matter what the cost. It's cheaper to keep us, so you might as well floss. Till the sunrise, stay lit till your eyes cross. It's cheaper to keep us, so you might as well floss. Till the sunrise, stay lit till your eyes cross.
Don't get me wrong, you're cool, but I'ma do me without you. Party with the mic in my hand and my brew. We gon' do it big. VIP is where we at. With Patron and cognac. We do it big. We do it big. HNIC. So we do it.
I live life like this, I live life like that. Staying faded off the cognac, never catching a bad rap. It's tough how I do that, like fucking with a bad back. Boxing in a Cadillac, volume to the Mad Max. Hanging on the track, fat kicks like Johnny Jack. Staying in the club, where we slap them on they fanny packs. Nah, Young Preezy never take it back. That's on my mama and the next Golden Brown track. Or should I talk about a gat? Nah, fuck that. By the fact we bringing the West on the map. But do you really need proof? Why is that? Nigga, by the fact that we stay loose in the club, alcohol induced. And on that, one more shot of Grey Goose. And finish rapping this mic cord in the noose. Young Preezy's the news, and Golden Brown is the truth. Bartender, keep it moving, one more round for these fools.
Don't get me wrong, you're cool, but I'ma do me without you. Party with the mic in my hand and my brew. We gon' do it big. VIP is where we at. With Patron and cognac. We do it big. We do it big. HNIC. So we do. Don't get me wrong, you're cool, but I'ma do me without you. Party with the mic in my hand and my brew. We gon' do it big. VIP is where we at. With Patron and cognac. We do it big. We do it big. HNIC. So we do it big.
Motherfucker, y'all don't know. Young Preezy's that nigga with the beats and the flow. And the hoes, some Corvos, some Petro to the mo. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. On that. Keep it on the low, now back on the smash to flip another show. Don't count me out the race, Young Preezy the saving grace. Gotta say something negative, blow it on my face.
Don't get me wrong, you're cool, but I'ma do me without you. Party with the mic in my hand and my brew. We gon' do it big. VIP is where we at. With Patron and cognac. We do it big. We do it big. HNIC. So we do. Don't get me wrong, you're cool, but I'ma do me without you.
What up, everybody? What up, Ty? Hey, Ty! That's how it sounds in my head when I type your name in the chat. So I'm in a reminiscing mood today. It's what it is. Felt like just putting on some really good headphones. These are Bear Dynamic headphones. Really, really, really top-notch headphones, and just reminisce on some of my old beats, some of my old music. I haven't listened to this album in years. Years I haven't listened to it. It's been online. I think I don't know, what was this? I made this album in 2014. I posted it, or I, put it out on streaming services 2015. So almost 10 years. Shit. And I haven't listened to it in its entirety probably since. Once I put something out and I in my mind it's completed, then I'm kind of done with it. I just move on to the next thing. So even like all these streams I've done on the internet, and I've been streaming pre-pandemic. I always got to say that because people think like, oh, you started DJing during the pandemic? Absolutely not. I was DJing and streaming years before the pandemic was even a thing. So yeah, once I do a stream, I'm pretty much done with it. And I rarely ever go back and listen to it. And I was over a friend's house last weekend, and we end up watching one of my streams, and that is what made me think like, I really don't, once I consider something finished, I move on. I'm on to the next thing. I'm always moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So it got me thinking. I wanted to revisit this album and listen to it. And if you guys are down to listen to it with me, let's go. What's up, Romeo Great? I see you. What's good, my brother? What's good? Appreciate you for tuning in. The album is on streaming services. It's all on streaming services. The album is called Out of Nowhere, and this was when I went by the stage name Young Preezy. And seeing all the gray hair that I rarely ever shave nowadays, that's why I go by Mr. Preezy. I was like, I can't be walking around here with a full gray hair and talk about Young Preezy. So that's why I adopted Mr. Preezy to kind of age it up a little bit, but still be cool and lit with the young kids. I don't let whenever you see me with gray hair like this, since you put it on the comments, Romeo Gray, I see you letting the gray come in. I am absolutely not letting the gray come in. That's not what I do. When you see me like this, that means I've been at home for a while and I don't go anywhere. When I go out in public, I shave my head, I shave my face, I clean myself up so I can put my jewelry on and my earrings on and all the things, and I look clean cut. Takes about 10 years off of me. And yeah, but if you see me like this, I've been at home, I've been working out, you know what I'm saying? Been doing stuff in the backyard. This is home face. This is home face, this is streaming face. I don't care at the same time. But yes, when I do go out and I go to work or go to the casino or have a gig or something like that, when I'm in front of people in person, yeah, I shave. So if you see me like this, I've been at home for a while. That first song was called Do It Big. That was featuring my boy Choir Boy. Nuno Reyes, what it is. I see you in the chat. That was called Out of Nowhere. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's called Do It Big, featuring Choir Boy. Let's get to the next one. This one is called Hat Tip Low, which was the single off of this song. And it got like radio airplay for a couple of years out here in LA on KJLH and 100.3 The Beat at the time. One of my favorite songs off the album. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. You know how I stroll in the club, right? Yeah. And by the way, I produced all of these beats. They're all done by me. Everything I've ever rapped on, I've produced it.
I recorded it, mixed it, wrote it, mastered it, everything. I did everything from start to finish.
With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. Here we go. With my hat tip low. With my hat tip low. With my hat tip low. Yo, tilted brim in the spot. Lean in the spot. Step through clean. Mean in the spot. Most banging his ass in the jeans in the spot. Finest girls I've ever seen in the spot. Golden brown tracks bang, let the beats knock. Is my hat tilted or is it vodka on the rocks? Lyrics stay blazing, keep the tracks on stop. With my hat tip low. In the cut, watch them chop. All through the hood, let it bang on the block. Let the bottles pop, never let the crew stop. The club kicking sound, party in the parking lot. 15 banging, CTS on drop. Trying to holla at a mean diddy bop. Took the fitted, check her out from the bottom to the top. Yeah, she know she hot. She know she hot. I stomp through 1-2 with my hat tip low. Sipping on that Grey Goose with my hat tip low. Clubbing with a freak or two with my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. Here we go. With my hat tip low. With my hat tip low. With my hat tip low. Yeah, I'm totally gifted. You can tell by the swing and circumference of my fit. Yeah, she totally with it. You can tell by the moves and the way that she get it. Yeah. And when I'm up at the bar, slap 100 gram down like you know I'm a star. Yeah. I'm the hot beat maker.
And I feel like if you guys have any questions about these songs, or if you want to know any of the backstory, let me know. I'll give you a little bit of backstory. And if I think about it, I'll give you some backstory on the songs as well. I did tell this backstory for this song on one of previous streams, but if you want me to reiterate it, let me know.
1-2 with my hat tip low. Sipping on that Grey Goose with my hat tip low. Clubbing with a freak or two with my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. What it do? What it do? With my hat tip low. Here we go. With my hat tip low. 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 With my hat tip low.
Yeah, you funny.
What it do? What it do?
It a hat tip low.
What it do? What it do?
It a hat tip low.
Here we go.
Show! It a hat tip low. Hat tip low. Ooh, hat tip low.
That right there, that ending is the best. That's my favorite part of that whole song. All right, so Romeo Great, let us know again about the backstory. And Ty wants to know the backstory. Backstory on Hat Tip Low. Me and a friend coming back from a gig I DJ'd. This was back when I was DJing these I guess you call them not really showcases, but we'll do a club, but then we'll let performers perform at the club to kind of give them some shine, and then I'll do my thing. And that little voice that you heard at the end, that was my son. He was about 9 years old at the time, maybe 8. And it was that one random time when he actually got on the mic. He was feeling himself. He was feeling funny. He was feeling a little goofy at the time. And I had him say it, and he was following me with it, and he really liked the song. That's when I knew it was a hit. Because he was singing that was the one song he would actually repeat over and over again. And I caught him on the microphone. I hit record and caught him saying it, and I saved it, and I still have the actual recording to this day. But it is on the end of the song is like a little tag. And then I have another song that my niece is on as well. And same situation. But anyway, backstory on this song. We were coming back from a gig, and we were kind of riffing off songs and saying how like a lot of songs are done as jokes. You know, a lot of hit songs, especially back then when mumble rap started kind of picking up, and a lot of songs were done as jokes. So I was like, well, my joke is I always wear a hat, so I'm gonna just do a stupid song about my hat. Like that was the thing. Woke up the next day and was like, it stuck. For some reason, it stuck. So this beat was actually supposed to go to another group at the time that I was producing for, and they didn't want the beat. They were like, nah, that's not us. That's not us. We don't want the beat. So I was like, all right, well, I think the beat is banging. Let me write this little joke song to it about my hat that we was talking about. Had some drinks and all that kind of stuff. Wrote the song, recorded it, did all the things. And while I'm, it took one day. Feeling it. Was like, all right, this is it. Mixed it, gave it to my DJ homies and was like, all right, tell me what you think. Next thing I know, they playing it in the mix show on the radio. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's a hit. But mind you, this whole song started off as a joke. And they ended up playing it in their mix show, ended up putting it in regular rotation. It was playing in regular rotation out here. I ended up putting it on the album after I finished it. And that's how that particular song became a song, just off of us riffing one night. It's like, I made a joke. I'm going to just record a song about my hat. And it ended up being like the most popular song for me. And that was it. Pretty much that's the backstory. It's nothing profound, but that was it. So the next song is called Vodka. At the time, I was really into drinking Grey Goose vodka. And this was when being politically correct wasn't as sensitive as it is now. So whenever I used to order my drinks, I would always order a Grey Goose apple martini, but not in a gay glass. And that's how I would order it. Now, if I said that, people want to get offended. Why the glass about to be gay and all this kind of stuff. But back then, even the, gay bartenders would laugh at that. They'd be like, haha, that's funny. Because I was like, yeah, I don't want to walk around with a martini glass. I feel like that was gay at the time, And they put it in a lowball glass, regular little whiskey glass kind of thing. But vodka used to be my shit. Now I'm a whiskey drinker. So let's get into it. This one is called Vodka, featuring J7, my boy. Haven't talked to him in a while. And another friend of mine called Big B.
I got $3 motherfucking, dude. You're a broke motherfucker. Hey, that's a half pint and a green Rush Hawaiian pint. You're a broke drama. Good. You heard me? You feel me? Hey, this is Joe, Representative Rock Black, Danny Nuts. You heard me? With Big B. We gotta tell you like this. Young Breezy back on the track. For once, hey, give it to me. Young Breezy.
I stay drunker than most, so it's time to toast. Bottle of bubbly for the host with the most. So come close, get the stool for your caboose to post. My name is Young Breezy from the West Coast. I must be drunk cause your breast get all the votes. Feels like my drink is too far and you're too close. Rubbing on my back all smooth and slick. But why does her hand keep jiggling my pockets? I see she wanna fondle my G's. Hot damn it, got scratched by my car keys. Bartender, I have another adios. And security, this bitch is adios. And since I'm on it, carafe of sangria. Her name is Lakeisha. Shit, I gotta meet her. Drinks on me, have a margarita. Listen to rap back on the BOD heater.
I stay drunker than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me. I stay drunker than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me.
I stay drunk and fucked up.
What?
Just give me another cup.
Okay.
Pass your boy the blunt.
What?
All I need is one more puff. Then I'm gone staying tipsier than most. My mind stays in the cosmos. My liver's sclerosed, I'm feeling comatose. I done the most. And the vodka just may sock ya. My blood's itching, no drink in my system. I may start to twitching. Drinking shit that'll make you cringe. Taking shots of brandy with a syringe. Patron's your enemy or it's your best friend. My Shirley Temples give chicks dimples. Alcoholism ain't that simple. Always fucked up seeing your boy be with another drink.
Than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me. I stay drunker than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me.
My legs is shaky, nigga. Watch your step. At the bar with a glass till there ain't nothing left. And I'm still smoking and I'm still drinking. Trying to get me up now, man. What y'all thinking? I'm staring at the bottle of the beach right now. My breath is El Fuego. Beat the heat right now. Bill V. Sky, Talker Fleischman. Absolute citron. Grey Goose on my man. I gotta work tomorrow, man. Don't remind me. 2 bottles of the $10 where you'll find me. I won't be rolling nowhere daddy no time soon. Come me chasing cola with a bottle of booze. Call me Duke of Earl as I'm giving it up. But for now, give me a person, I'm not giving a fuck. All I wanna know is who's sipping with me, cause everybody in the club getting tipsy.
I'll stay drunker than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me. I'll stay drunker than most, so sip some vodka with me. Put shots up when I toast, and sip some vodka with me.
Yeah. So that's Vodka featuring J7 and Big B. Yes, DJ Romeo Great. This whole album is on all streaming services. So if you come up in Shazam, yeah, it's there. It's there. So that was Vodka. This also reminds me of back in the day where like we made this album and all the other artists I was working with at the time would always be at my house. And I can't stress that enough. They were always there. And I didn't mind it because this was a time where, you know, pre-internet as we know it now, where if you wanted to make a song, there wasn't really like a send me the beat type of conversation. Send me the beat. And you send it over internet and everybody had a, you know, kind of a makeshift home studio. I had the studio. So when people wanted to record that I knew, they would come to my place. So it was always people there, but it was good vibes all the time. And there was a lot of drinking, a lot. But we made a lot of music and a lot of good music. And it was everybody vibing off of everybody. You know what I'm saying? There was no writer's block because if you were sitting there, you had writer's block. There was about 6 other, you know, legit writers there that could help you quickly get out of that block, get your verse done. And you get on the microphone and you record your verse while you got that energy and while you're pumped up and while you're in the vibe. Like everybody was in the vibe making these songs and we bounced off each other. If it was my session, they would help me, you know, craft my song and make it dope. If it was J7's session, whoever's there is helping him craft that song and make it dope. So anyway, it was a good time and I miss those days, actually. You know, I'm in the studio right now by myself, and it was never like that. I mean, for years, like at least a solid decade of just being with people and that share similar vibes. You know what I'm saying? So good times. Speaking of people, another group I used to work with named Conflict. And I haven't talked to these dudes in a minute. It's been years. My last tour that I went on with Ice Cube was because of Conflict, the group. So that was the last time I was like live on stage, was opening for Ice Cube with them. We did a gang of songs together. I did like maybe 2 albums worth of music for them, which is out there, as well as they did a couple of songs on my joint. So this song is called Get Down, obviously produced by yours truly, Young Preezy. Well, yeah, Young Preezy. I was about to say Mr. Preezy. Young Preezy. And let's get into it. All right, Ty. I'll see you later.
Let's go. Conflict and Young Preezy Club. Be easy at love when we bail through the club. Yeah. Look who in the building.
Romeo Great, I got that question coming up next. I got you.
Girls give PI, homies give love with the dub saying West Side. Seems so live and we doing it again. With homie Young Preezy, we super friends. As we bail in, we hit like a tidal wave. Hungry like gators in the club is the Everglades. You like the shade, I swag green craze. Women masquerade trying to get through the maze. We lead the way, zoom in on my focus. We go by the bar, drinks free for the dopest group on the planet. You know you can't stand it. Flick roll with the lynch mob and we do damage. Hey girl, I'm managed and freak like Spanish. Fly reason why you wanna ride with the king inside.
Now everybody get up, raise your glasses. How that sound? We on our 5th round. Now get down now. Get down now. Get down. Conflict in the building. Preezy back on the track. What the fuck? Yup. We tearing the club up. Now get down now. Get down now. Get down.
What's up? Get bug
get crunk. Get them fucking hands up, pick your fucking glass up, sip it to the last drop. Let them know, don't stop, order up another one. Mama, shake them honey buns. It's conflict back again. Young Crazy on the track, man, that's a win-win. Sipping gin, feeling good on the dance floor, grooving, no breaking and no shaking.
Also want to tell you guys real quick, if you're on YouTube, I pinned a comment. There's a link if you guys want to join in and vibe in a conversation. You want to ask me a question live, feel free to hit the link and just be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Hit the link and join in and I'll talk to you real quick, you know what I mean?
So get your party on, and if you're feeling naughty, baby, show your party on.
Now everybody get up, raise your glasses. How that sound? We on our 5th round. Now get down now. Get down now. Get down. Conflict in the building, Breezy back on the track. What the fuck, yup, we tearing the club up. Now get down now. Get down now. Get down.
Young Breezy, that nigga with the beats in the flow. Young Breezy, that nigga with the beats in the flow. Young Breezy, that nigga with the beats in the flow. Young Breezy, that nigga with the beats in the flow.
Now for those that propose, Young Breezy ain't raw. It's going down when Patron's going around at the bar. This ain't no competition, homie, you can keep score. And I'm banging over niggas like I'm number 24. You're a glutton for pain, I'm a glutton for the rocks and the chain. Yeah, I do it for the fortune while you searching for fame. And in my heart I feel like you niggas hurting the game. Cause you skip the bandwagon and hop right on the train. But that's okay, cause you know that Breezy spitting the flame. And I'ma spit it every time I hear you speaking my name. And go to Brown, about to knock you niggas right up the frame. Won't take your place, cause then there's really nothing to gain. See, I'm the hot beat maker from the land of the Lakers. And the skill is outrageous and the flow is contagious. A legend in the making, nigga, fuck with me. The young B-R-E-E-Z-E-E. Now everybody get up, raise your glasses. How that sound? We on our 5th round. Now get down now.
Yeah, that one's called Get Down featuring Conflict. I can't remember. I know that whole verse. I remember that whole verse. I can't believe it. That joint go hard. That song goes hard. Don't really have a backstory to that one. That was just another song that was like, you know, I'm in there making the beat. They come over, they hear the beat banging. It was like, oh, we got a hook. And it just that song just kind of came up. There's no real backstory to that one. But I do have one I want to skip ahead on this album. I was kind of going in order, but I want to skip to this one. If you guys are familiar, I'm from LA. And like I said in that song, great beat maker from the land of the Lakers. Byron Scott, who we all know is a Laker great. I actually have a song on here with his son. And his moniker, his stage name was T. Scott. And the song is called Who I Is. Featuring T. Scott. Young Breezy featuring T. Scott, Byron Scott's son. He's actually well in the basketball industry now. He's one of the main, I want to say executives, I guess, for the Big Three over with Ice Cube. But yeah, before he really got into that space, we did a song together. And I want to play that because it's a banger. It's called Who I Is, Young Breezy featuring T. Scott. Let's go.
Breezy, T. Scott, Young Breezy, back on the track. T. Scott, yeah. Hey, yo, Breezy.
Once again, Breezy on the beats.
I'm Mr. Unsigned Hype, Mr. Rock That Mic, Mr. That Dead's Tight.
That was sick, my nigga.
I'm Mr. One Night Stand, hook me up with your friend, Miss Let's Do It Again. I'm Mr. Tag Popper with Miss Head Doctor, Miss Yeah, I'ma call you.
I'ma hit you up.
You Mr. Let Me Hold Something, Mr. Wanna Be Hustler, we supposed to be brothers. You Mr. Remember Me from elementary, who the hell you supposed to be?
Do I know you, nigga?
You Mr. You know that nigga? Nah, shit, I thought you knew that nigga. I'm Mr. Buzzed in the cut, Mr. Henny in my cup, Mr. Never Give a Fuck. I'm Mr. Always on the grind, Mr. I Ain't Hard to Find, Mr. Riding with a dime. And you know who I is, pocket full of ends, back to handle my biz.
You know who I be. If you ain't know by now, nigga, Google me.
Yeah, you know who I am. I'm the nigga that they hate like the Ku Klux Klan.
You know who I is. You know who I is.
Mr.
Mr. This and that, Mr. Banging on the track, Mr. Cognac, I'm sipping that, yeah, I'm getting that. Young Breezy, I know, you're digging that flow, I'm spitting that, yep, I'm digging that. Top of the bar, damn right, that's where I'm chilling at. Soon as I find a bigger pair, that's where I'm sitting at. And give her plenty like a lead vocal track. Let the flow hit the groove, lay it flat like a 2-track, yep. Now get down on the get down. Can't fuck with the mister when I'm sipping on my 5th round. I'm Mr. B, me nigga please. No way niggas be Mr. Young Breeze. I'm Mr. Over here with my beer. Mr. Get it crackin' from the front to the rear. Now that you sorta got the gist of, excuse me miss, let me show you who the mister.
You know who I is. Pocket full of ends, got the hand on my biz.
You know who I be. If you ain't know by now, nigga, Google me.
Yeah, you know who I am. I'm the nigga that they hate like the Ku Klux Klan.
You know who I is.
Yeah,
you know who I is.
Yeah. So now that you know who we be, what we do.
Yeah, that's Who I Is. That song is called Who I Is, Young Breezy featuring T. Scott, aka Byron Scott's son, aka one of the executives over at the Big 3 with Ice Cube. That was a fun song to do. Another random joint. He was over there working on some music, some other music for his album. I had this beat and I was like, before you go, let's hear it. We came up with the concept real quick and recorded it maybe in, I said like 2 hours.
Get busy, right? He performed that
and it
anyway, you know,
came out banging. I don't know how else to put it. It came out banging. I want to skip to this one as well. Ikaros, the Uranus Queen. Could you listen to Apache Majesty? I will look it up. Not right now though, but I will look that one up. We are reminiscing on my old album that I have. This album is called Out of Nowhere by Young Breezy, me, and we're just reminiscing on that, man. That's where we at. So this next song I'm gonna play is called Lie to Kick It. It's featuring very, very, very good friend of mine named Asia Lee. She used to be one of like the dopest West Coast female artists ever, in my opinion. But now she's she's the companion of the one and only well-known actor Kel Mitchell. That's their husband and wife now, Kel Mitchell and Asia Lee. They're out there having babies. And I think somebody just clicked into my interview and kind of left, but they're out there having babies and being good parents. And Kel is doing his thing. He is acting his butt off and getting roles and doing all the things he needs to do to, keep his job going. And Asia Lee, we would do shows together. I was her DJ, and she performed, and we did a bunch of shows opening up for Twista and stuff like that. So this song is called Lie to Kick It, featuring her, Asia Lee. She's still, actually to this day, one of my great friends. I think the last time I talked to her was maybe about a year ago, but I will always consider her like, the sister, my little sister, So let's get into it.
Hey, baby, what's up? I just had to come over here and holler at you real quick. Can I buy you a drink? What you want, some water or some orange juice? Well, anyway, after this drink and stuff, we can go back to my house. I got a nice little mansion over there, saying we can kick it in or whatever. It ain't big or, flashy or nothing, but, it's not a house even. It's, more like an apartment. Actually, it's not even an apartment. I'm just, house sitting for one of the homies. But whatever. I got a nice car, It's a nice little ride, a little Bentley. Well, it looked like a Bentley. Well, it's at the dealership and I pass by and look at it. And I'm on the bus, but, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We still piggy, right? We still hang out. Right?
You got my mind racing, contemplating, here's a ticket. You can come to my show and my after party. Let's kick it, just kicking it like Escape. Wonder when he gon' ask for the next day. We vibing, she mugging, we bugging. Who cares? My goons is right here, and my girls, they don't care. Back on the scene like I never left this bitch. I'm tryna run a quick scheme like get rich. Let's just chill, ain't gotta lie like a rug. Your real talk is cold in the mud. Like Christmas in the shy, we fly. Sometimes I act shy, all up on me, tryna groove me like God. Took me back to the future like Money McFly.
Find me at the bar, baby girl, I put some fly ass clothes. And a big old house, I got clout. wanna know what I'm about? Yeah, I got money real fast and I run this bitch.
You ain't got a lot to kick it.
You know I'm the one to deal with.
Kick it.
So that was Lot to Kick It. The song was very short, and we wanted to do a longer song. And right now, as you can see coming up on the screen, I have my boy DJ Halton is here, man. DJ Halton, can you hear me? Can you got microphone action going on?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, I think. Wait, give me a second. I think I got to switch some things on my end. Give me one
You hear
second.
me?
Okay, there we go. I got you. You hear me?
Yeah.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's going on
Not
with
much,
you?
man. Just chilling.
Chilling? This is the first time we've actually
chilling.
spoke in
Yeah.
person, and appreciate you once again. I guess I can tell you face to face now. Appreciate you for always tuning into the streams. I think it's been maybe about a year that I noticed your name, and you are very consistent. Whenever I log on, you're like right there to log on and giving the energy to the stream. I really appreciate that, dude.
Thanks a lot, man. Like, I try to bring some energy.
So real
to the
quick,
live stream. And
tell
stuff.
us a little bit about yourself. You're DJ Halton. You do your thing. Where are you from? What are you
Uh-huh.
into? Music vibes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm originally from Queens, New York, Flushing, Queens to be exact. I currently live in Jersey right now, and as you know, like I am a DJ.
Yeah.
I do. I also, I'm sort of trying to get into producing a little bit more.
Okay. What vibe of production do you do?
I'm trying to really start to really go for start making beats like more often. I did it before, but I didn't really make a lot of beats.
Okay. Is it hip hop
And
or drum and bass or what? What's the hip hop?
Like hip hop, R&B, pretty much. I try to go for that type of genre.
Okay. Now, how long you been DJing? I remember briefly you saying you kind of just started when we just started chatting a bit. You say you just started or something like that?
No. I've been DJing for 7 years.
7 years. All right. And you live stream, right? I've watched some of your live streams.
That was recorded. I didn't live stream, but that was
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, man. So you got any questions for me real quick since we're on live before I get to the I got another guest. Romeo Great is up in here.
Question though,
uh-huh.
Since I heard one of your songs, how many songs did you did as a rapper during your rapping days?
Oh man, so that's tough. That's tough. I got hundreds of songs.
Wow.
Because like I said, we were always in the studio every day for at least a solid 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing about 3-4 songs a day. So there's hundreds, if not thousands of songs that we recorded, obviously that didn't get released. I think I've only released 2 albums. And on this particular album, it's like 15 songs. And I think the other one has 16. So that's all that got released.
Really?
Everything else I did is either on like TV shows or on movies and stuff like that. A lot of songs got released that way as well. But yeah, there's a ton of songs I got just in the books that I could probably pull out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So let us know real quick. I'm gonna hang up with you and get over to Romeo Great, but let us know where we can find you real quick, and we'll chat again on the next live stream.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
What's your app?
If you want to reach me, my Instagram is well, I use my personal. I have 2 though. One is I'll just give you my personal one.
Okay.
Mine's Ramirez Gabe S on Instagram.
Okay. And what's your YouTube?
YouTube is DJ Halton.
DJ Halton on YouTube, you guys. Make sure you go and look at some of his clips, watch some of his mixes, and he's a good dude. Good vibes.
and my SoundCloud too. You can follow me on my SoundCloud too.
put the link in the chat, and because I don't use SoundCloud, but I'll definitely go check it out though.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in, man, and thanks for getting on the stream with me real quick. This was great.
Anytime.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Peace.
Peace. Yo, Romeo Great, what's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good, my brother?
This is the first two. Like we've that's two of my little community that, you know, the first time we're talking in person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm into you, bro. You know,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Your mixes, all fire. You know, some of your and a lot of your tracks. I've been a DJ since 1985.
Okay.
And I retired in 1995 when I moved from New York City to upstate New York. You know, so I understand Naughton from coming from Queens and moving to Jersey.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you guys are both New York. I mean, I'm the only Cali boy here. What's going on?
Yeah, you're the only Cali boy. I'm in right now. I am in the state of Virginia. You know.
Okay.
Had to, got a wonderful job here. Moved the family up and out. So, so I've been doing the DJ stuff. So I'm gonna get to the questions. Of course, the first question that I posted, and the follow-up question was, would you ever think about, because you have so many tracks out there that was used either in film and TV, and of course 2 albums, would you ever think about doing a re-release? So follow that up with that follows up the original question, which is, how did you do your distribution when it came to your tracks?
For these 2 albums, I distributed them myself. I did it through DistroKid. And that was the best platform that worked for me. Because I think there's the other one, TuneCore. There was, when I did this one, it was TuneCore and it was DistroKid. There are a couple of other ways you can distribute your album now, but at that time, those were like the 2 hottest joints. And DistroKid worked for me for my understanding of the process of online distribution. You know what I mean? So I did it through DistroKid, and I even did the I paid the little extra, so if I ever cancel my DistroKid subscription, the music will remain. Because I don't promote that music anymore. It's just there. If anybody asks about it, it's there. Will I do a re-release? It's funny that you asked that, because my son, he was younger when I was really rapping like this. So he doesn't really remember any of it. You know what I mean? Or remember seeing me on the microphone. So he always he watches videos, because there's like some live, some videos of me like opening for, we opened for Public Enemy and KRS-One and things like that. And those videos live on YouTube, and he's seen that, but he's never seen it live. So he always will ask, like, if I will ever do another album and get back to rapping. And I'm like, number one, I'm too old. I don't have anything to say on the mic like that anymore. You know what I mean? I can still make beats, because beats are timeless. As long as you can make a hot beat, cool. But don't nobody want to see a gray-haired uncle, trying to rap with the young dudes. Unless you're Jay-Z. So would I do a re-release? Maybe I might even like pick a couple of songs and kind of re-record them and see if I can capture the same energy, which I seriously doubt. But I don't know. Now that you say it, I might do it.
The beats that you've displayed so far, they are timeless. And the reason why I say that, it's because the current stuff that's out now is not. There's nothing memorable about it. There's nothing I can foresee. Let's say at an older age, this group at an older age, I don't know if they're Gen Z or Gen X, whatever it is, I don't foresee them dancing in a form of fashion as we dance to
Right.
those old beats and so forth and so on. So, but your beats fall into the category of timelessness, if that's a word.
I appreciate that,
it,
dude. I appreciate
it,
that.
it
Thank you.
does fall into it's a hard hitting beat. You know, it don't have that crazy bass thing that you can't even understand the
Hmm.
beats to it because the bass overwhelms the entire track.
Right. Right.
So and it's from a DJ's point of view, it's kind of hard. It's not that it's hard; it's uninteresting to try
Right.
to mix this stuff, you know. So that's why I said what I said. You know, your tracks. You know, it's the fact that they're tracks. You know, like I would take some of your tracks and especially the vodka track and the one before that. Those two tracks stuck out for me,
Okay.
and I would take the vocals out. I'm not saying I don't. You know, the rap is the rap on the track is great, but the track itself is on fire. So I gotta mute you for a minute, only because I gotta tell the kids to turn the food down.
Okay. Yeah. So I appreciate that, man. I try. The other one you're talking about is a hat tip low and then vodka. I don't know, man. I feel like one day I might do a couple of songs just to kind of get the itch off, because you know there are I sit down and maybe write a verse on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Or you know if I'm sitting there just got some time on my phone, I'll break out a couple of lines or whatever. But
Right.
I just don't have the itch to like do a whole album.
I
You
hear
know.
you.
But
I hear
beats,
you.
I still make beats. I make them every now and then. I can still knock out a banger if I have to. But even that's kind of like, you know, that's not my top interest. You know.
Well, can I ask you another question?
Sure.
um, as would you be looking to become? I mean, I know you're already a professional DJ, but you know the one thing that has a professional DJ stand out from all the other DJs is that professional DJs have their own tracks. They
Mhm.
have their own mixes. And then when a professional DJ does a set or a gig, um, they're putting their own tracks into it uh, that help with the responses. Would you be looking to do that again?
I did put some time in doing remixes, but it took so much effort combined with all the other things I do that I kind of left it alone. Because
Okay.
I full time I'm a video editor. So that's what I do for a living. So you know, you can imagine some weeks are busier than others, but it can take a lot of time. And then trying to juggle that and do remixes too. I don't know if I want to sit there and edit more. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I hear you. I hear you. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I mean I've done a couple, and I know my workflow. If I wanted to do a remix, like I have a workflow there in place that makes sense to me. Like when I sit on machine, I have my machine controller. I can jot the idea down real quick, put that over into Ableton and flush the edit out and flush the remix out. So I have the workflow. It's just I don't have the want to sit there and do it after I've done my real life stuff.
I get you. I get it. I get it.
So that's the only thing. Other than that, like I would do some remixes. Because like you're right, every DJ and every professional DJ nowadays, they come with their own remixes so they can try, I guess, stand out or whatever. But at this point, every DJ has remixes. So I think I stand out now for playing the originals.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing the original songs. That sounds different because everybody's coming with these random ass remixes and it all sounds different. It's all chopped up. I'll play the original for you. This is what they're working with, by the way.
I absolutely feel you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, once in a while, it's like once in a while I'll do a remix. You know, I did a house remix of "Hold Me Tighter in the Rain"
Mm-hmm.
with a solid house beat. Went over very well, but I only used it for my show that I have on Friday nights.
Okay.
So so that's when I use it. I'm not looking to distribute it or
Mm-hmm.
anything like just I love the mixing. I love playing music. I love doing what I used to do. I did it in New York. I was a busy DJ every weekend in New York until I retired, and
Mm-hmm.
it was great. It was with the 1200s. Was I was I a turntablist? I was just starting to become one, and back then, but now with the controller, it's so much easier,
Yeah.
and I'm just mixing to do me.
Yep. Yep. Same here, dude. When did you start mixing? I'm gonna get a couple of questions about you in, and I'm gonna get a couple more songs in. So when did you
All
start
right,
mixing? And also, you mentioned Friday. Tell us about Friday as well.
sure. I started mixing. It was around 1982
Okay.
when I started. Now, actually, a
So
little
you beat
before
me
that.
by 10 years.
Yeah. So the mixing, going back and forth with the good times and all the break beats and
Oh
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that, and and also mixing for parties. So I was heavily into that with my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Blue Phi,
Okay.
and mixing with the fraternity. Most of the fraternity parties I was doing, the biggest party I did was at in New York, was at Hunter College. We had about 3,000,
Nice.
and people were trying to get into Hunter College to to be up in the party, and they couldn't. So we had people in the street blocking traffic. It was
That's
it
crazy.
was the it was the best day of my life. So
That's crazy.
now I'm back into mixing, and I do a show on Fridays on WeGetLifterRadio.com. It's an internet radio show. It's in the UK. It's based on out of the UK. If you go on Mixcloud and you go to those live streams when they have like Essential Radio and all these other radio stations, the majority of them are from the UK.
Okay.
In fact, streaming has taken over FM stations in the UK. They're like
Wow.
people listen to streaming radio more than their FM stations.
That's
So
crazy.
I do a show on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. your time on We Get Lift Radio. It's also simulcast on Mixcloud,
Okay.
and I do live streams on Mixcloud, and I've got like, I'm well over. I want to say maybe about uh, 200 videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't remember, but my handle is DJ Romeo Great. You can do DJ Romeo, but there's a million DJ Romeos. I think I was the originator, because back then in the 80s, I called myself DJ Romeo. Are you ready? The lover of music. That was
That's
my catchphrase.
I think I like
Corny as hell,
Romeo
right?
Great better. Yeah, I think I rock Romeo
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad you changed it.
Yeah, and so I do that. So my handles on YouTube is DJ Romeo Great, as well as Instagram and
Okay.
on X, well, Twitter. I don't
Twitter,
like
yeah.
X. Yeah.
Appreciate you,
So
dude, man. Thanks for coming on here and chatting with me for a
thanks
bit. We
for
can
having.
always do this again. I want to kind of try to make this a thing. So if you guys like ever have questions for me or whatever, we'll do this. You know what I mean?
I hear you, brother. Go play that music, because I'm cooking dinner, and I want to hear more of your stuff.
All right, I'm gonna do like maybe 3 or 4 more, and then before we get out of here. But yeah, I got some more tunes to go. Thank you, man. Talk to you in a minute.
All right.
All right, bro.
Later.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, DJ Halton. Thank you, Romeo Great. What was it? The Romeo, the lover of music? Oh my God. Romeo Great and DJ Halton. Find both of them over on YouTube, respectfully. DJ Halton over on YouTube and DJ Romeo Great. Grate, I believe it is. Grate, over on YouTube. So, back to this album. We are still reminiscing. I still got on my big ass headphones, and I got a couple of joints that I want to play for you guys off my album, my old album. This was back from 2015. This next one is called Take You Home, featuring Choir Boy. Choir Boy was like, he was my go-to vocals, like R&B vocals. He was my guy. I randomly talk to him every now and then. He's still making music. He's wrote for everybody from Stevie Wonder to he wrote for Earth, Wind, and Fire. He did a song with Earth, Wind, and Fire. He did a couple of songs for this group called I-15. He's penned quite a few songs, as well as penned quite a few verses and hooks for me. And I, to this day, appreciate him because he came through with like the vibe that no one else in our group of people could do. You know what I'm saying? He was like our go-to. Oh, we need a singer. Call Choir Boy. Like he was our Nate Dogg, basically. So this one's called Take You Home, featuring Choir Boy, off the album Out of Nowhere by Young Preezy.
First off, look, I ain't Jay. To be honest, you can say that I'm more O'Shea Jackson, I'm looking for action. So let's stop playing and make this happen. Ask them who they know this hot. It's a certified party when a boy come out. They can smell it in the air with a flow this fresh. And it hurts when they know that there's no contest. And I guess that's what got me here. So let me slide on over, whisper in your ear. It might be the jeans that's grabbing my attention, and maybe it's the shape that makes you wanna listen. All night with a body this tight. Hell, I might go broke if you do it just right. But it's right, let's start at the bar and see if we can end up back at the car. Yeah.
Baby, you're doing something real vicious. Shorty, can I take you home? Can you be my fix? Cause you're the business.
I'ma get you drunk. And I'ma get you drunk.
Shorty, can I take you home?
You wanna go?
Shorty, let me take you home.
It's less of a question and more of a request, eh? Yeah. At the bar with a little pack on, pull you to the side so your friends get gone. Hit you with a little bit of this charm so I can see a smile as the night goes on. Far from what you're probably used to, but they're fiction like Simon Schuster. So sit back as I maneuver through your mind and I take my time. See, I'm mesmerized, ain't scared to say it. I'm really wondering how far you take this. I help you see the light like LASIK, cause what I got, it really ain't no way to replace it. So face it, I'm what they hope to be, and you won't find another rapper close to me. But that's how it's supposed to be. There's a reason that you notice me.
Baby, you're doing something real vicious.
Yeah.
Shorty, can I take you home? Can you be my fix? Cause you're the best.
I think I got a hot one, Dance. Let's go. So fly and I can't deny, not a drug in the world can make me feel this high. Ever since you caught my eye, I've been thinking about diving in between them thighs. And since this money ain't a thing, I do what it takes to make a static cling. You know, so that we stick like glue. We got things to do. Yeah.
Baby, you're doing something real vicious.
Talk to a choir boy. Yeah.
Shorty, can I take you home? Can you be my fix?
They call me Young Preezy. Golden Brown. All day. I mean, you can stay at the bar with them. That's totally up to you. But you know the truth when they walk in. Yeah. It's like night and day, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's Take You Home featuring Choir Boy off my album. Yeah, that joint go hard. And I miss these days. Romeo Great, now you got me thinking about really doing some music, man. Re-release. We'll see. 2 Two more songs I got. There's a few more that I could play, but there's two in particular that I want to get with. This one is called, I'm going to just get into this one because there's no real preface. There's no backstory. It's just a hot joint. You know what I'm saying? It's called What It Looked Like. And I do remember making this beat. I had beat block, I guess. I won't call it writer's block, but I had beat block. And I remember sitting there and I was just messing around with some sounds, just going through synth. And people know when you doom scroll, producers, when you doom scroll through synths, you could be there for a very long time trying to find what synth catches your attention. Am I right? Am I right? Y'all know I'm right. So just doom scrolling through, just doing that through synths. Yes, and just as annoying it was for me to do that y'all hearing, that's how annoying it was that I couldn't come up with a track that day. One sound finally hit, and it was like a brrrr. By that time, I'm on like my fourth drink or whatever, feeling tipsy at this point, and I heard that little sound, and I ran with it. Homies was there writing verses. They gave me the verses because they used to write verses for me too, because I would be sitting there making the beat and they'd be like, here, do this verse. And then we came up with this song called What It Looked Like. Let's get it. Young Breezy, back on the track. What it do, what it is, tell me what the biz. A legend in the making, Young Breezy, who it is. The Grey Goose Killer, hit me with the killer. See me at the bar, let them know this nigga's realer. The dopest nigga in the villa. Drink, don't stop, sip till you feel your head pop. Don't need to buy the bar, just one smooth fifth. Then get the party started till we all hit the dip. Behind the Gucci frames, that man is amazing. Don't have to know his name, just know the tracks is blazing. Need some consultation? Ask the man who's hating. He knows how it feels when it comes to tracks I'm making. You feeling what I'm feeling? That Patron got me spinning. She feeling my pimping with my hat low tipping. Liquored up till I'm lipping, still keep it hitting. You rolling with me, right? What it look like? It's time to hit the flow. Pour a little more. For sure, gotta let them all know. Here we go. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Tell me what it look like. Tell them who it is. Handling your biz and give it to them something like what? Like this. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Tell me what it look like. I'm sipping on Patrizi, holla at some breezies. My hat tip low, which made things a little easy. She catch me when I'm leaving, feeling on me for no reason. I'm feeling her back just so she know we even Steven. She been listening to Bruce, so she independent. But I listen to Uncle Luke, so don't stop and get it. If you want the cash, forget it. I ain't that type of figure. Although I like the glitter, ain't the one that's gonna give you the houses and the cars, or buying out the bars. Although there ain't another crew that's half as hot as ours. That's Golden Brown Productions, baby. Call it GBB. You know we in the building cause we raising Mercury. In the party cause we do it to at least 2:45. We keep the party cracking cause that's how it's ought to be. When I'm in your area, make sure you holler back. We cause it mass hysteria, how you gon' deal with that? It's time to hit the flow, pour a little more. For sure, gotta let them all know. Here we go. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Tell me what it look like. Tell them who it is, handling your biz, and give it to them something like what? Like this. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Tell me what it look like. You know it be the heat, with Breezy on the beat. Now get up out your seat. What it look like? Grab another bottle, drop it to the floor and party till your legs wobble. What it look like? Down another brew, shots at 80-90 proof, make it do what it do. What it look like? Now let's get it. Let's get it. Now let's get it. Let's get it. It's time to hit the flow. Pour a little more. For sure, gotta let them all know. Here we go. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Tell me what it look like. Tell them who it is, handling your biz, and give it to them something like what? Like this. What it look like? What it look like? See? It just ended up being a hard ass song. Man. The female vocal, it was a girl I used to know by Ashley. Well, I haven't talked to her probably since this day. Since the day we recorded this. She was a friend of a friend, so I didn't know her like that. She was there in the studio. Hey, can you do some vocals for me? She said, yeah, and those are the vocals. So here, I got two more. I know I said I had two more after that one, but I have two more because you know I always end with the song. So I'll play this one, then we got the ending song, and then we'll go on. This one I used to when I had a actual 9 to 5, which I haven't had in decades. I used to work at the corporate office for Big Five. And this was in LA, well, in Redondo Beach. And it wasn't a great working experience. I have to say. So I found myself saying kind of like when something happens and I'm like, ain't that about a bitch? Such and such did, ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about it? Clicked. I needed to make it a song. That's what happened. I made it a song off of me saying, ain't that about a bitch? Got dang near every fucking day at Big Five. And actually I have another song that I wrote while I was at Big Five called I'm Rich, Bitch, but it was actually about not being rich. It's about being broke. But this song, Ain't That About a Bitch? That's what it's about. I was just working and fed up and I got to go into work again. Ain't that about a bitch?
Young Preezy, back on the track. Ain't that about a bitch? Yo, another hard one. Yo, you rolling in your whip and your boys ain't got nothing on the gas. Ain't that about a bitch? You roll up on a group of hot ones and ain't none got ass. Ain't that about a bitch? I stomp through 1-2 with my hat low, they hating on my swag. Ain't that about a bitch? I forgot to write this line right here, but that's my bag. Ain't that about a bitch? You talk about diamonds, but you ain't got no cheese. Ain't that about a bitch? You got a Bentley, nigga, please, let me see the car keys. Ain't that about a bitch? You heard I got banging beats and you wanna get one for free. Ain't that about a bitch? Copy Breezy, yep, sounds like dumb shit to me. Ain't that about a bitch? You make more ringtones than your whole album sold. Ain't that about a bitch? On MTV, but you keep calling me cause you don't get royalties. Ain't that about a bitch? Come on, holler at me when you see me in the streets, well, unless you got beef. Ain't that about a bitch? I ain't tryna start nothing, but I'm tired of you niggas all frontin'. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, I know you riders all that and you carry a big strap. Ain't that about a bitch? But if it ain't you and none of that is fact, then how really real is that? Ain't that about a bitch? Says she ain't a gold digger, but she always in your pockets. Ain't that about a bitch? They play my song instead of yours just to get the club poppin'. Ain't that about a bitch? She got you at the mall shopping for that Louis Vuitton. Ain't that about a bitch? And then she finally give it up and it ain't even bomb. Ain't that about a bitch? You got chains on your neck like you got a little rash. Ain't that about a bitch? Your Jesus piece is like a car, meaning got it on lease. Ain't that about a bitch? You been rapping since Run DMC and you still sound the same. Ain't that about a bitch? All of them people at your show and only 2 screamed your name. Ain't that about a bitch? Holler at me when you see me in the streets, well, unless you got beef. Ain't that about a bitch? I ain't tryna start nothing, but I'm tired of you niggas all frontin'. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, I know you riders all that and you carry a big strap. Ain't that about a bitch? But if it ain't you and none of that is fact, then how really real is that? Ain't that about a bitch? You tell your folks you living large and got a place in the Hamptons. Ain't that about a bitch? But the Hamptons ain't nothing but apartment complex up in Compton. Ain't that about a bitch? We hear you selling Big D and you running in your block. Ain't that about a bitch? But then we find out that you ain't really nothing but the cop. Ain't that about a bitch? She heard you talking about you hold it down and got her hopes up. Ain't that about a bitch? And now she mad cause it ended super fast and she gotta use her hand. Ain't that about a bitch? So she started wildin' out and she asked you to leave. Ain't that about a bitch? And then she hit you with you might be really young, but you ain't no Preezy. Ain't that about a bitch? Holler at me when you see me in the streets, well, unless you got beef. Ain't that about a bitch? I ain't tryna start nothing, but I'm tired of you niggas all frontin'. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, I know you riders all that and you carry a big strap. Ain't that about a bitch? But if it ain't you and none of that is fact, then how really real is that? Ain't that about a bitch? Holler at me when you see me in the streets.
Yep. Ain't that about a bitch?
I ain't tryna start nothing,
But I'm tired of you niggas all frontin'. Yeah, I know you got it. And you carry a big strap.
But if it ain't you,
none of that is fact. And how really real is that? Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch by me, Young Preezy at the time. Mr. Preezy. One of the hardest songs I ever did, man. It go hard, especially that beginning. Young Preezy, try, ain't that about a bitch? Oh man, this is a good day. Reminiscing. I think maybe Thursday, because remember I told you guys I have two albums out there. There's this one, which is my solo album, and then the other one is called From the Vault. It's a compilation album. I think I want to reminisce on that one on Thursday when we're back here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Nuno Reyes, I appreciate you. Hatso, I see you tuned in. I know you was waiting for me to give you a shout out. Appreciate you for tuning in, Hatso. Let's see. I said Nuno Reyes. Yes. Ty, she had to go to work, but I, as always, appreciate her for tuning in as she does all the time. And I want to thank DJ Halton and DJ Romeo Great. Appreciate y'all for coming on the live stream, showing your face on the screen and talking to a brother about this thing we call DJ culture. Thank you. I appreciate you all for tuning in always, because I always say this, you help me with energy to come back and do another stream, because otherwise I would be on my couch growing my gray hair out, as Romeo Great said, and just doing nothing. But because you guys come back, I feel like I want to come back, and we just come back and we start listening to music again and just doing it all again and keeping the vibes going. And I appreciate it. I thank you. So one more song, as I always do. This song is featuring Choir Boy. I told y'all he was like the Nate Dogg of our crew. It's featuring Choir Boy, but there is one special guest on here, and it's called, her name is Avalie Clay. And for those that follow me on Instagram, know my real name, this is my sister. She's a very accomplished vocalist from record deals and features and all the things. Very accomplished producer, rapper, all the things. But we only have one song together. I was doing my music career. She was doing her music career. But we only intersected at one song. And this is that song. And it will forever live on the internet. And I love it. We did it. This is also that song that I mentioned earlier that has my niece singing on it. She's also an accomplished vocalist. Very young. She's great. Here's that song. It's called Right Now, featuring Choir Boy and my sister, Avalie Clay. Let's listen to it. Let's vibe out. It's dope, though. I love it. Love this song. Let's go.
Young Breezy.
That's her.
Back on the track. Right now, baby. Right now, baby. Right now, baby. You can let it all out right now.
It's about to be one of those nights. We all getting drunk, you play your cards right. Feel that 80 proof setting in. Hit the dance floor, get the party cracking in. And get them hands clapping in. Don't stop till the last one tapping in. We roll deep, tell security to pack them in. 5 shots, new game style to mac them in. Let's work it out like step class. Only Grey Goose for the best class. Triple shot in the glass. It's going down tonight. If you do it right. Volunteer for the squad, get your act right. Back to back like Kobe if you act right. I keep the spot hot, true talent, no gimmicks. Time to party, no limit.
Let it take over right now. You should do what you wanna right now. Even if you got them hands up right now. Whatever you've been through, you can let it all out right now. Oh, do it right now. Do it right now. Come on, yeah. Do it right now. You can let it all out right now.
joints. 80 proof, get the buzz right to the point. Dance and let it go like X's. And party and drink until it's breakfast. And if you can't afford the freshest, then bumping in your iPod Nexus. And save you from these dudes that's reckless. Young Breezy here to clean up the messes. I'm in my own lane, don't worry what the next did. I keep building right now like it's Tetris. No time to deal with you jealousies. I gotta make moves by shots, handle business. Hands up if you feeling this. Party time, shots of the pack till it's dizziness. Get this thing on right now. Show you how it's going down.
Let it take over right now. What you wanna right now. Even if you're running hands up right now. Whatever you've been through, you can let it all out right now. Do it right now. Put them hands up and do it right now. Come on, do it right now. Let it take over right now. You should do what you wanna right now. Throw them hands up right now. Whatever you've been through, you can let it all out right now. Oh, do it right now. Come on, put your hands up right now. Whatever you've been through, you can let it all out right now. Oh, do it right now. Put your hands up right now.
I'm gonna let this play all the way to the end. Brainiac Reviews. No, this is not a reaction channel. Nope, sorry. All the way to the end with this one. It's called Right Now. Avali Clay featuring Choir Boy. Let me let my niece get some. Y'all listen up.
Right now, right now.
Here it is.
Just let it take over right now. You should do what you wanna right now. Even if you thought of hands up right now. Whatever you've been through, you should let it all out right now.
Ah, so cute. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Find me on all the social medias at Mr. Preezy, except for X. I'm not on there. I was, but not anymore. Thank you guys. I'm going to end with the song too, so let's vibe out on that. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on the decks over there. I'll be on the decks. See you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Here we go. Wait, I got to click it. Hold on. Don't go. Here we go. There it is.
Let's go. Young Breezy, back on the track. No diggity, the man no geezy. Bossed up, let's keep the joint tossed up. Equipped with tactics, keep you coming back for more. Yeah, I'm at the bar asking for more. Yeah, I talk about drinking a lot. Yip, yap. Behind my back, talking a lot. Preezy can't do this, Preezy can't do that. Well, fuck y'all niggas, yeah, I'm back on the track, certified. I'm an old school dude, two-stepping in my A6, the cool mode dude. Stick with the basics, make everything classic. Good booze, stay tilted, Roman LA wasted. Cops on my tail, drive slow, homie. Bang the whole world, open up the door, homie. Who's that dude? Gotta let him know, homie. The Grey Goose Man, oh, now you know, homie. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's Young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's Young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's Young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's Young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. I know you see me on stage all fucked up. Rhyming trying to get busy, but I'm all fucked up. Yeah, you know I stay drunk on Patron. vodka, gin, then once again it's on. Throw your hands up, snap it, lean back. I'm glad people back dancing even if it's whack. I take it way back, word up on every track. I take it back to battle rap, but I got time for that. Keep the beats banging out so you can fiend for that. No matter if I wrote the rhymes, I got the rights to that. Love or hate me, either way I'm on your brain piece. I'ma be me, can't tell you what the game needs. I'm gonna make it happen, no matter what happened. Keep the beats banging, it's time to do it, baby. I'm gonna make it happen, no matter what happened. Keep the beat banging, it's time to do it, baby. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. But you will have to be gangsta, smoke like some weed for you to hit the team. Know the swag is mean, package is clean, ready for some sheen, ready to connect like trios with the beam. Can't stop till the mirrors and walls is steam. Won't stop till Snoop loses gang lean. I may be drunk and stumbling and down for the count, but I'll be damned if you count me out. Please, don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy, bitch, no doubt. Don't count me out, you know what I'm about. It's young Breezy.